Finnish police reportedly did to Ekpa after his arrest revealed. You're welcome to today's news. Kindly listen to the details carefully, and don't forget that you can share your comment with us in the comment section. The news details. Magaji Ada Innocent, the co-founder of the Nigerian humanist organization, has detailed the aftermath of the arrest of Simon Ekpa, the self-acclaimed leader of a faction of the indigenous people of Biafra, Ekpa. Recall that the Finnish embassy had revealed that Ekpa was arrested on Thursday and escorted out of his home in Lahti by Finnish police officers who wore plain clothes. His arrest followed thousands of signed petitions by Nigerians demanding his arrest for inciting violence in the southeast and also planning to disrupt the forthcoming general elections. Following his arrest on Thursday, February 23rd, Magaji listed out 5 things that were meted out to the hip-hop agitator. Firstly, Magaji revealed that the hip-hop agitator was under 5 hours interrogation for conspiracy and terrorism charges. Secondly, he added that a travel restriction has been placed on Ekpa. Thirdly, Magaji said that his passport has been confiscated. And finally, Ekpa will remain under surveillance house arrest and will continue to report to the Finnish police all through the period of his preliminary trials, says Magaji. Meanwhile, a Nigerian man identified with a Twitter at Jimmy Hawk had shared the response he got from the Finnish embassy in Nigeria after he wrote a letter to it seeking to confirm the arrest of the self-acclaimed leader of a faction of the indigenous people of Biafra, Ekpa, Simon Ekpa. At Jimmy Hawk wrote, I contacted the Finnish ambassador last week. I contacted the Finnish embassy last week and they told me the Finnish government and Nigeria government are working on his case. I reached out to the embassy again to confirm. It is true. He has been picked up. Simon Ekpa is now arrested. Confirmed. Earlier reports had sketchy details on Ekpa's arrest in Finland. Also confirming the arrest is a video of a Finland-based Nigerian man who narrated how Ekpa was arrested 23rd of February. Many Nigerians have since celebrated his arrest online. Recall that thousands of Nigerians called for the arrest of Ekpa following his 5-day sit-at-home order and his no-election order that has led to the killings of many residents in the southeast. The Nigerian petitioners called on the Finnish government last week, the Nigerian government, and the European Union to arrest Mr. Simon Ekpa, the brain behind various orders affecting mostly the southeastern part of Nigeria. Ekpa had also said that the only thing that will stop him from dividing Nigeria is the freedom of his principal, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He noted that the countdown to Biafra's freedom had begun. In his words, the kidnapped Mazi Nnamdi Kanu boasted that Biafra is dead. We gave them dates that Biafra will be restored, and they are running mad. Our countdown continues, and are in 38 days to history. The only thing that will be the current situation is to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The only thing that will stop the current situation is the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The hip-hop agitator has also maintained that the 2023 elections will not hold in the southeast region, and that stopping the elections is a sacrifice the people of Biafra have to make. Last week, he warned the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, not to postpone the elections. According to him, if the elections are postponed, it will extend its countdown to Biafra's freedom. The self-acclaimed leader of a faction of the indigenous people of Biafra, Simon Ekpa, who has been arrested recently in Finland concerning every of his atrocities that he has been enforcing in the southeast of Nigeria. And because of that, the Nigerians in Finland and also the Igbo communities have written petitions to Finland government and also Nigerian government for the arrest of Simon Ekpa. He has been doing things and trying to make sure that it narrows everything to IPOB. Ever since his arrest, there has been jubilation online and offline. Now, the jubilation was seen in Anambra over Simon Ekpa's arrest in Finland. David Shidi Eleke in Oka, Michael Olugbode Sunday Aborishade in Abuja, and Gideon Arise in Enugu. There was jubilation in Anambra State yesterday following the reported arrest of a factional leader of IPOB, Simon Ekpa, in Finland. Some residents describe Ekpa's arrest as good riddance to bad rubbish. A resident of Oka, the Anambra State capital, Nnamdi Ezendu, said, Ekpa should be renditioned to Nigeria for proper punishment. That guy needs to be peppered for all the atrocious acts he had caused in this state and the entire southeast. The Nigerian government should not allow his case to be handled by the Finland authorities. They will handle him with kid gloves. In many public places, it has been observed how people celebrated the arrest of the separatist factional leader. Ekpa had repeatedly ordered sit-at-home protests in Southeast, including calling for attacks on government facilities. His latest was the declaration of the sit-at-home to prevent people from engaging in Saturday's election, an order which most of his followers usually enforce violently. We have come to the end of our news. What's your view concerning Simon Ekpa's arrest? Kindly share your details in the comment section. And don't forget to click on the subscribe button and the bell for more updates. Thank you.